Alright, my name is Dennis Plotz, and I am uh, going to go ahead and present as delineated on the website, the alternative method for getting the assignment done for the first assignment for ETL 684, learning styles and multicultural influences that affect student learning. So, this abstract here, the following is a presentation of the learning styles and multicultural influences that affect student learning mathematics classroom. I chose to focus on the mathematics classroom because of the unique implications it has for language learners and learners that require differentiated instruction. Additionally, as a math teacher of 10 years, it allows me to hone my skills by customizing the research of my profession. Okay, so it allows me to go ahead and share out the successes that I've had with such things, as well as what I discovered in my research for this class. And so, per the lesson that we had in the sidebar there, the definition of culturally response teaching is instruction that acknowledges cultural diversity by accepting and valuing cultural differences, accommodating different cultural interaction patterns, and building on a student's cultural backgrounds. Now, one of the things that as a math teacher and having the word problems and applications that are in textbooks and whatnot that are just aimed towards the standard definition of the U.S. students, is that many word problems or applications of mathematics, the first step is always to understand the problem. However, that's not always easy task if the student has not always been subject to the experience of the problem, whatever the problem speaks of. So, for example, I've had problems, word problems in my mathematics course that had popcorn, jelly donuts, and hockey. And I'd had many students that were from different backgrounds have no clue what they were talking about, and so it was difficult to go ahead and apply the mathematical skill to that problem set because they just didn't understand the application to begin with. The first step was out of bounds for them, and so one of the things that I have done in strategy that is to replace the cultural situation with a fictitious one that can resonate in all students. So we go ahead and we make stuff up, be it internet phenomenons or just fun stuff or whatever. We replace the thing that is culturally insensitive in the textbook or otherwise with something that we can all laugh about and understand and apply the mathematical knowledge to, and that seems to go ahead and resonate with all the students. Now, another differentiated aspect of the mathematical classroom is the visual, auditorial, kinesthetic troika that seems to go ahead and drive education. Differentiated education, and it has to do with the visual, auditorial, and kinesthetic type learning. For the visual strategies that I use in my classroom is that I use technologies like YouTube or the Khan Academy, where the students can go ahead and, if they don't get my in-class explanation, they can go ahead and refer to the YouTube explanation or the Khan Academy explanation, where they can see it over and over again, and that helps reinforce the skill that they need to go ahead and learn in the local classroom there. For auditory strategies, one of the things that, other than just because one of the things that I think is misunderstood about the auditory strategies is the way that they learn is hearing, but at the same point, the way that they reinforce things is through these strategies, where they're able to talk about and discuss and record text when mastering or reinforcing new or difficult information ideas, and explain their ideas and understandings in person to an assessor. So that basically means is that not only are they learning, but that's the way that they express that they have mastered the material. And so with some of the things that I learned in my master's class and previous courses is this business of Jing and Snagit, where the students can go ahead and they can explain, just as I am, right now about what they have learned and explain it to the professor or the teacher about what they have learned, and rather than being able to write it out or take a multiple choice test or anything of that sort. So that's a very powerful device in which I employ now in my classroom. And for the kinesthetic learners, I like to use WebQuest and other project-based learning. For example, I've just finished up a kite project in my geometry course about building kites, which we build kites, and then we measure all the angles and we measure the lengths, and we apply all the techniques that we have learned about during the year to a very concrete based project in which the students enjoy. And I have a web quest down here, which I don't think it's going to allow me to click on. But at the same point, something that I did in the first semester that has to do with spaghetti bridges. And again, it's just a very hands-on way of applying and learning on hands about the skill that the students need to go ahead and tackle on hands. And so, in conclusion, different learning styles require different strategies, be they cultural or otherwise. They deserve the attention of the educator in the design of the course. And so that's something that I've learned with the readings and whatnot in Pearson and my online research, that indeed we need to go ahead and when we're planning out the course, online or otherwise, is that the multicultural influences and some of the other uh, learning strategies that we talked about in the course need to be thought about in the game plan for coming up with specific learning goals. So, and I guess the following is my resources, and that's really about it. I will include the follow-up paper in my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Sorry about the confusing ending here. I had a hard time to snag it.